We expect all online ad platforms to feel some impact of a significant consumer pullback. Joining me now with more, Mountain CEO Mark Douglas and our very own Julia Boorstin. Welcome to you both. Mark, stand up for your industry here. What is going on?
Well, I think you have to remember in what's happening is that there's actually two forms of advertising. There's brand advertising and there's performance advertising. And so Snap, literally their business is almost 50-50. And I think if you dissected the numbers, where they're probably seeing all the weaknesses, brand advertising. That's the first thing that any CFO is going to cut when they want to cut expenses. So I think it's definitely near-term problem for Snap. But I think if you look at Google, it's exactly the opposite. The vast majority of business is performance. I think Google's going to do just fine, and Facebook is somewhere in the middle.
Can we talk, Mark, about who these companies are? You know, and I almost feel bad that this is Snap's problem when it's the clients who are cutting spending. Who are all of these clients? What kinds of businesses? Are they doing it because they have no more money, or are they doing it because they think the consumer's eyeballs are no longer on that platform?
Yeah, I mean, that kind of adds to what I just said. If you look at Google and Facebook, they have just millions of advertisers, and those companies are not just going to pack up shop. As a matter of fact, if times are tough, you saw during the pandemic, they actually spent more, and Snap benefited from that at the time. But the biggest advertisers, when you're dependent on the biggest names, are just going to cut expenses, and Snap's vulnerable to that. And one thing to keep in mind also is you have TikTok out there taking who knows how much money out of this market,
right,
and they're going to primarily compete with Instagram and compete with Snap. So again, I'm not usually that bullish on Google, but I think Google is just a standout here. Nothing to worry about in the near term. And then for everyone else, it's going to be a little rough, especially if you're dependent on brand advertisers.
Julia, I wish we could see, some proxy for shares of TikTok today, because if they were up 20%, we could all feel a lot better about what Mark's describing. Snap is trying to throw this all on the macro environment, but is it just an excuse?
Well, look, Kelly, just moments ago got some data from Sensor Tower that breaks down where Snap generates its ads. And it says that 13% of Snapchat's ads are media, about 11% is retail, 10% food and drink, 7.5% gaming, and another 7.5% consumer goods. So Mark is totally right that this is a company that is split between direct response or that advertising that can be more easily measured and is more likely to be resilient, and brand advertising. But if you look at the types of advertisers they have, they are fairly well distributed. And I think that is one of the reasons why we're seeing such concern about the other different platforms as well.
I love the granularity. Maybe you could repeat some of those industries, Julia, because again, I'm trying to figure out if these companies are under pressure and they're starting to trim their advertising spend, are they trimming it a little bit from everywhere, including in the real world, or are they saying, hey, this is just a poor performing part of where our marketing budget is going?
Well, my theory here, and this I think ties into what Mark just said, is that advertisers want to make sure that where they're spending their money is having a massive effect. They want to be able to tie their investment in advertising to consumers making a purchase, going out and watching a movie, subscribing to a streaming service. And Snap had talked in its most recent earnings call about the fact that they'd seen streaming services and also financial services make gains on their platform. And Snap had also talked about the fact that it had made progress in navigating around some of those limitations in terms of ad targeting because of Apple's operating system change. So I think one question we're going to be asking as we hear from some other companies is Snap suffering right now simply because of the macro environment, or are they still suffering because of those Apple operating system changes and the challenges of targeting consumers in this environment?
And Mark, that's why I appreciate, you saying, look, maybe Alphabet is wrongly being sold off here. What else can you tell us as somebody who kind of places, advertising in front of people who are watching TV and that sort of thing? I mean, do your clients still feel like they're getting a high ROI, or do they feel like no one's watching TV anymore and they're all back to work?
Well, I think building on what Julia just said, is how you can measure this is really important. So I think one thing that's misunderstood about the change Apple made, it doesn't really affect your ability to get in front of the right consumer. It really harms your ability to measure whether they responded. And so the more dependent on mobile you are, the bigger the impact. And so Snap is 100% dependent on mobile. So they're getting this effect from brand advertisers, taking spend out. They're getting this effect from an inability to measure as effectively. And so that's really, both of those things are really harming them. I think what this is going to do for their business during the pandemic, Snap started the pandemic almost entirely a brand advertising platform, and they doubled down on performance and did really well. I think you're going to see them do the same thing now. So, this could actually be a buying opportunity that just forces the management team to invest more on digital measurement to get around those Apple changes and essentially show their customers the data on how effective they are.
Very interesting. We'll leave it there. Thank you both very much for coming on to sort all this out. Julia Borston and Mountain's Mark Douglas. We really appreciate it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.